Hey Self Fam, welcome to day one of your beginner kettlebell workout. My name is Jimenez.
And I'm Tiffany Ragozzino. And today's workout has some awesome benefits for you. One, you are gonna get to practice some of our basic kettlebell movements. We're also gonna incorporate some body weight so you can get your heart rate up. This is a great place to get started. Let's do it.
Let's get things warmed up, nice and light onto our toes. Just shift from side to side in 3, 2, and nice and light onto your toes. I want you to shake everything out. Imagine that your heels are going from that back left corner towards that back right corner. Now we're gonna go into jogging it out in place in 4, in 3, in 2, and jog it out. Start to kick your heels towards your glutes, nice and light onto those toes. Take a big inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, bring it back down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bring it back down. 1 more time, bring them all the way up. Bring it down, jumping jacks in 4, 3, 2, jack it out. Nice and light onto your toes. And I want you to really listen to your body today. So if you're asking for a lower impact option, feel free to step it out, or you can continue to jack it out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Separate the feet right underneath your hips. Let's drop down into a squat. Take it down, bring it up. Now I want you to think about 3 things in your squat. Weight into your heels. Your knees are in alignment with your ankles and your belly stays off your thighs. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Separate the feet even wider. Keep those toes pointing forward towards me. We're gonna take it all the way over to that right-hand side in 3, 2, and take it to the right and switch. I want you to think opposite hand towards opposite inner ankle. Really try to shift your weight to the outside of the blade of your foot for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiffany and I are gonna turn all the way over to your left-hand side. I want you to drop your hands. Drop that back knee and lift it up. Drop and lift. Now your goal here is to open up the front hamstring of that front leg. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Let's transition to the opposite side, same thing. Drop your hands, drop the back knee and lift it up. Take a big inhale on your way down, exhale on your way up. Last 1. And come back through center, stand up nice and tall. Separate those feet like they're in their own railroad tracks as we step forward with that left leg in 3, 2, and step forward. Come back to center and switch. Now, in your forward lunges, I want you to imagine that the weight is into your front heel, that your knee is still in alignment with your ankle, and your belly stays off your thigh. For 3, for 2, and 1. Let's take this laterally over to that left-hand side. Take a big step out to the left and bring it back to center. Good. We're just focusing on that one side, opening up your hips, engaging your core, and feel the stretch in your inner thigh. Last 2, last 1, come back through center. Let's just take it to the opposite side. Let's take it all the way over to that right and back to center. Good. Take a big step. Feel that the weight is into the heel and the outside blade of your right foot. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Tiffany and I are gonna face each other. Come to the back of your mat as we crawl it out to a plank position. Stay in your plank. Make sure that your elbows are turned in towards your rib cage and that your chest is right over your hands. Let's go for 5 push-ups in 3, 2, let's go. For 5, 4. If you need to, you can drop down to your knees. 1 more, make sure that your hip and your chest comes down. Now let's hold that high plank. Continue to activate your triceps. Take a big breath in. How you doing, Tiffany?
I'm here.
Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop down to your knees and let it go. You can go ahead and interlace those fingers, roll the shoulders back, and let's get into our very first exercise. Grab onto a moderate kettlebell and let's meet onto your mat. Now, once you have your kettlebell, we're gonna start in that kettlebell stance. I want you to remember the soles of your feet are gonna be like the base of a pyramid, and then also you're gonna go and have that kettlebell as the tip of your pyramid. Let's start into that kettlebell stance. Bend the knee, long spine. Make sure that your weight is into your heels, not into your toes. Now from this position, I just want us to practice our deadlift for 45 seconds. Are you ready? In 3, 2, and stand up nice and tall, and hinge. So I want you to start to notice a few things here. We're looking down towards the ground to protect our cervical spine. We're bending the knees slightly to really keep the tailbone going towards the back of the room. So good. We've got 30 seconds left. Now we're gonna add on to this exercise by going and adding a clean to this movement. Are you ready? In 4, in 3, in 2, and we catch it, and then we come and bring it back down. So think hands on top, hands on the side, Hands on top, hands on the side. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We have 15 seconds to shake it out. That was exercise number 1. How you doing, Tiffany?
Doing great.
Amazing. All right, so we're going into our second exercise. Let's bring it back into that front rack position. We're holding it onto the horns, or you have the option to go and bring it into the goblet position like Tiffany's doing right now. We're dropping down into our squat in 3, 2, let's go. We're squatting down nice and deep. So again, weight into the heels. Imagine that your knees are opening out. So we're trying to create as much space through our hip flexors as we can. Engage your core. So what I don't want to see is that we're hanging over. Stay nice and tall. Yes. Elbows perhaps come inside of your inner thighs. Continue to press through the heel of your foot. Shoulders are back. Can we get through these last 10 reps? Oh yes, come on. We got less than 20 seconds. What are you gonna do with it? Big inhale at the top. Exhale on your way up. We're almost there. Tiffany, you got this. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Now remember at the beginning of the workout, what did we say? You have an opportunity to learn the movement and then you have an opportunity to own it. So let's do those 2 movements one more time. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
We're starting with that deadlift and then we'll add the clean. Get into your kettlebell stance, bend the knees, long spine. We deadlift in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Stand up nice and tall, squeeze the glutes. So what I don't want to see is that at the top, you're leaning back. No need to hyperextend. Nice long spine, tall at the top. Good. In 10 seconds, we're gonna add on that clean. Remember, hands on top, the hands come down to the sides of the horn. Are we ready, Tiffany?
Let's do it.
Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Hands to the side, bring it back down. So I want you to notice how our elbows come in towards our rib cage. We're using our breathing, and I want you to go at your pace. Just because we're doing it together doesn't mean that you need to go and match us. Listen to your body. This is your fitness. We're almost there in 10. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 15 seconds to let it go. Woo. Shake it out. 1 more movement, and then you get 1 full minute to recover. We have 1 more opportunity to get into our goblet squat. Remember, lots of options to go and grab onto your kettlebell. I'll have 1 option, and of course, Tiffany will have the other. Are you ready? Here we go, 45 seconds of our goblet squat. In 4, 3, 2, bring it into that front rack position, and let's go. Bring it all the way down and back up. So I want you to think of 3 things again. Weight is into your heels. You're trying to keep your knees into alignment with your ankles. Notice that our bellies are staying off of our thighs. So what I don't want to see is that you're hanging over, right? Try to get nice and upright every single time. Good. Can we hold that squat for 2 seconds at the bottom? So hold it, 1, 2, and then bring it back up. Again, hold it, 1, 2, power through, bring it back up. We're almost there. We are under 20 seconds. You can do anything within 20 seconds. Right, Tiffany?
Let's do it. 20 seconds is nothing.
Yes,
Cake.
you got
Cake.
that. Come on. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo!
Yes.
We have a full minute to recover, and guess what? We're gonna place that kettlebell to the side because Tiffany's gonna show us some amazing body weight exercises. Again, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds of transition, and we'll have 2 full rounds. Tiffany, take it away.
So now we're gonna get into our lateral lunges. So go ahead and stand in the center of your mat. We're gonna go one side, then to the other side. So we're going to send our hips back, take a big step to the side, lunge, and bring it back together. Now hit the other side. Good. Keep going back and forth, alternating. So one thing you want to notice is about your knee placement. So notice I'm not gonna send my knee too far forward where my heel is coming up off the floor. So notice how Lee is just keeping his foot flat on the floor as he goes from side to side, avoiding too much of that knee forward where he's lifting that heel. Great job, Lee, you are killing it. Woo! Yes. Going back and forth, couple more seconds here, and then we'll have our 15-second rest, driving through that foot. Yes. And 15-second rest. Whew. Go and shake those legs out.
Are your legs burning?
My legs are burning.
Whew. I know you guys are burning at home too.
All right, we start in 5 seconds. We're gonna just repeat what we just did with those lateral lunges. Take those cues from the first round. Here we go, we're gonna start this way. Good, sending those hips back, driving through that foot, making sure that whole foot is on the floor, nice and flat. Good, you're doing awesome, keep it up. Make sure you are breathing. Lee's doing a great job of breathing over here. I know sometimes when we're doing movements, we tend to hold our breath.
The only thing that happens when you hold your breath is that you turn purple. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants to be purple. Good. Almost there, halfway through. We got about 15 more seconds. You're doing awesome.
Whew. Yes, you guys can, come on.
5 more seconds, stay with it. Get 1 more rep in and rest. Great job.
So now that we're thoroughly warmed up, our hips are open, our inner thighs, and as well as our joints are properly lubricated, let's go and add on a little cardio movement. Now, Tiffany, you know, people often think that when we're doing cardio, we gotta be jumping around, we have to be running and so on and so forth. But with the kettlebell, you can actually do some low impact movements, such as a kettlebell swing that will go and get your heart rate all the way up. So let's go ahead and grab a moderate kettlebell right now. I want you to remember that you want to find that kettlebell stance. So remember, your kettlebell is the top of your pyramid and your feet are going to be the base of that pyramid. Get into your kettlebell stance. And when we swing, I want you to think that you don't stand up first. You start from the back every single time, okay? We're going to practice our swing for 45 seconds. In 3, in 2, and hips back, nice and tall. Now, notice how Tiffany right now is looking down at the ground. Her shoulders are going back and she's bending her knees. Good. Tiffany, you're going to continue this motion. I want you to notice that she's always looking down, keeping a nice long spine. Good. Inhaling on her way down and exhaling on the way up. Tiffany, could you do us a favor and really exaggerate your breath right now? Good. Keeping her core engaged the entire time so that she's not feeling this in her lower back. So what we don't want to see is that we're rounding. We want to go and keep a nice long spine. So we're not here, we're here. Good. Tiffany, you got less than 15 seconds. I'm going to join you back in. Let's go. Nice and tall. You want to squeeze your glutes at the top. The last thing is that we never lean back. Stand up nice and tall. We're there in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo. Is your heart rate up?
Yes.
Is your heart rate up at home?
Kettlebell cardio.
And did you notice that? There was no jumping, there was no burpees. We stayed nice and solid to the ground. Let's do that one more time. Can we do it? Here we go. Kettlebell stance. Give it a try in 4, 3, 2, let's go. So this is your opportunity to practice. This is your opportunity to really own your workout. We're not looking for a bunch of reps. We're looking for quality rather than quantity. We're under 30 seconds. If you have to take a break, do so, shake it out, and then you get right back into it. Let's go. Big breath in. Tiffany, how we doing?
I'm doing great. I love me a kettlebell swing.
I love me a kettlebell swing too. Make sure that you're looking down at the ground. Continue to follow our voice for 3, for 2, and rest.
Woo.
Woo. Shake it out, let it go. That was awesome.
Nice, good work.
Tiffany's gonna take us back to another movement to bring us down and focus on strength again.
All right, well, you did awesome with those kettlebell swings. Now we are gonna do some plank shoulder taps. So get your kettlebell, remove it away from your mat so we have a safe space to move. And you are going to get into a high plank, okay? I like to have a wide base with my feet so that I have a little more stability, making sure my hips are not too high. And I'm gonna hold, and I'm gonna pick one arm up and tap the opposite shoulder. Good. So notice how Lee's hips are not too piked into the air. He is in a perfect plank. He has a nice wide base with his feet. He's controlling his hips from shifting too much from side to side. Awesome job, Lee.
Right, the thing that we often see is this, right? We're like tick-tocking our hips.
Yes.
No bueno. Try to keep your hip bones parallel to the ground underneath you.
No tick-tocking here, not for this exercise, right? Good, we're almost there. One more. And rest.
Stretch it out.
Yes, core was engaged. We're gonna go again in 6 seconds. Get ready. Now that we have our technique down, let's make this one awesome. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, back up. Good. So normally, sometimes We like to blaze through these like this to kind of get them done. But I promise, take your time. They are still so effective, even more effective if you move a little bit slower, controlling that pace. And just like Lee said earlier, we're trying to avoid this tick-tocking of the hips. So really try to be intentional. I like to drive my weight into the opposite foot. Good.
Another great modification is to drop down one knee, keeping the leg straight if you need to. And it's okay to drop down to both knees if that's where your body's at for today. We're down to 10 seconds.
You're doing great, stay with it. Last couple reps, give me 2 more. And rest.
Woo.
Awesome job.
So we've had a super effective beginner's workout today. I think so. What do you think so, Tiffany?
Yes, definitely.
Amazing. So we've done our kettlebell swings, we've done our deadlift, we've done a lot of our basic functional movements to really prepare us for something a little bit bigger, okay? Tiffany's gonna go and show us some IYTs to go and really open up our upper back, and then we'll finish off with some American swings.
So we are gonna be on our mat. I'm actually gonna stand up while Lee is getting into position for us. So he is gonna lay down on the mat. And for our IYTs, we're really focusing on this upper back area. So he's gonna be raising his arms to get into that I position. Then he's gonna take them a little bit wider to get into a Y position, beautiful. Then finally that T position, good. So he's just gonna go through that I, Y, and T, awesome.
Woo! This really lets you know the intrinsic muscles that we don't necessarily activate all the time. We always focus on those big muscle groups, but it's those small ones that really go and give us the more bang for our buck. Whew.
I always feel like these are the most challenging thing that I do. Awesome, couple more, get me 1 more. And awesome, great job.
Beautiful, so let's go ahead and grab our kettlebell now. I would go and say, go with something moderate to light. We are gonna bring this overhead. So demonstrating with just your body weight, okay? You're gonna hinge at that 90-degree position. Imagine that you're already holding onto the kettlebell, okay? You're gonna start with that swing and then think that you're trying to throw the kettlebell up towards the ceiling. So you make that letter A and then you come all the way back down. Big exhale and inhale. I want you to think that the power is coming from your leg and your core rather than using your arms. Let's give that a try with a light kettlebell in 3, in 2, and American swing. Punch the ceiling, bring it back. So by the time that the kettlebell gets right past the mid part of your torso, this should feel weightless. Imagine that you were getting a little bit angry, a little aggressive, and if you wanted to throw something up towards the ceiling, it would get there. You're just not letting it go. We got 20 seconds right here. Now it's okay if you're not ready for this yet, and you can take it right back to your regular swing. Good. We've got 10 seconds.
I love how dynamic this movement is.
Right? It's amazing.
Love it.
4, 3, 2, and rest.
Woo.
Let's do those IYTs one more time. Let's finish off with whatever version of your kettlebell swing, whether it's your regular swing or going for that full American swing. You guys ready? Here we go.
Let's do it. Back on our mat, focusing on those small stabilizers, making that I, making that Y, and making that T.
It's super important to keep that neutral cervical spine. So notice how both Tiffany and I are looking down towards the mat.
One of the things that I love about this movement is I feel like it's a really good self-assessment to kind of check in and see what your upper back mobility is like. I know this is an area I personally need to work on, and I notice that it is extremely challenging, but the more that I do it, the more mobile I get.
IYTs are my favorite corrective exercise movement to do when I'm trying to go and stabilize my shoulders.
1 more. You're doing great. We got this. And done.
Ooh. We started off strong, so let's finish off even stronger. Grab your moderate kettlebell. So now this time, Tiffany's gonna go and show us just that regular kettlebell swing, and I'm gonna continue to go and perform the American swing. You pick whichever one it is that works for you. Last 45 seconds in 3, in 2, let's do it. Focusing on your breath. Try to find a rhythm that works for you. I want you to think that the breath is first and the movement will follow. Long spine. I want you to imagine that the weight that's in front of you, you're using your hamstrings, you're using your glutes, and you're using your core to stabilize. We're almost there. You have to decide right here, right now. Are you stronger than 15 seconds?
Yeah, we are. Woo!
We got this. We're there in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest.
Woo! Yes.
Tiffany girl, it's time to cool us down.
Let's do it.
Clear your space. She's gonna take us home.
Let's lay down because that has become my favorite thing to do.
Oh, I'm all about laying down.
Let's lay down.
Oh yeah.
And just kind of take a moment to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? You just did this awesome workout. We're feeling strong, maybe a little sweaty. Couple big breaths, in and out. All right, now roll those legs up into that chest. Go ahead and hug those knees in. Give a little rock from left to right, massaging that lower back. One of my favorite parts right here.
This is what I waited for the whole workout.
I know, I love me a cool down. Don't forget your cool down. Now go ahead, extend that left leg straight. You're gonna keep your right leg hugged in. Rotate that ankle 3 times each way. Good. All right, so let's take that right ankle, cross it over our left leg for a figure 4 stretch. Pull through and hold. Think about pushing that right knee towards the wall behind you, getting a little extra stretch in that right hip. And go ahead and release that left leg. Let's bring that right knee across the body for a spinal twist. Trying to keep those shoulders down. So if your knee can't reach the floor, that's okay. Don't even worry about it. Concentrate more on keeping those shoulders down. Enjoy this rotation. Go ahead and untwist. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. So now we're gonna bring in that left leg, straighten that right leg, rotate that ankle 3 times each way. May hear a couple little snap, crackle pops like me. Now bring that ankle across the other leg for that figure 4 stretch. Think about bringing this left knee away from you towards the wall behind you for a little bit more of a stretch, opening up that left hip. Good. Breathing in. Good. Drop that right leg. Bring that left knee across the body for a twist and hold. Enjoy. Now go ahead and untwist, and we are going to go on to our stomach. So however you would like to get there, you can roll over. We're gonna flip this way onto our stomachs. Good. Pushing up, walking the hands up to a little up dog situation here. Good. And hold. So go to your comfort level. If you need to walk your hands a little further away from you so that there's not too much flexion in your back, go for it. Go ahead and look to the left. Look to the right. Now let's meet in tabletop. Let's do 3 cat-cows, rounding, arching. Cat-cows has become one of my go-tos in the daily routine. Good. After that last one, go ahead and push back into a downward dog. If it feels good for you, pedal out those feet. And let's walk those hands back to meet our feet. Go ahead and grab those elbows and let's just hang for a moment. You can sway from left to right and back to center. We're gonna slowly roll it on up. When you get to the top, give me 3 shoulder rolls back. And let's finish with 3 big arm circles. Inhaling at the top. Exhaling on your way down. And we are finished, friends.
Amazing, incredible, phenomenal work. Thank you so much, everybody who joined us for our kettlebell workout today. This was incredible. Tiffany, you did awesome.
You did awesomely.
Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you again soon, right here. Take care.